Hello and welcome back. In this video, we are going to show you a fun new way to use one of our most popular findings. Here are the supplies you will need to create our Cloudy Night earring set. 2 14-karat gold-filled earring hooks, 2 Amoracast satin gold vermeil cloud connectors, 2 3mm 24-gauge 14-karat gold-filled jump rings, 2 4mm 22-gauge 14-karat gold-filled jump rings, 2 5x7mm double-drilled white freshwater pearls, 2 13x18mm black onyx moons, 26-gauge 14-karat gold-filled wire, 4 12mm pieces of 14-karat gold-filled fine cable oval chain, and 4 6mm pieces of 14-karat gold fine cable oval chain. To make this project, you will also need these tools: round nose pliers, flat nose pliers, and a pair of wire clippers. We're going to build this earring from the bottom up. Slide a piece of your 12mm fine cable oval chain onto your 26-gauge wire, followed by one side of your onyx moonstone. Allow about 3/4 of an inch of wire on the outside of the stone. Bring the two ends of the wire up over the stone, forming an X. Wrap the shorter end around the longer piece of wire once. Trim the extra wire with your clippers. Bend the longer wire at an angle. Using your round nose pliers, hold the wire at the base and wrap the wire around the barrel of the pliers to form a loop. Slide the piece of chain onto the loop. Hold the loop with your pliers and wrap the wire around once. Trim the extra wire with your clippers. We're going to follow the same steps for the opposite side. Slide your chain and onyx moon onto your wire. Form an X with the ends of the wire over the stone. Wrap the shorter end around once and trim with your clippers. Bend the longer wire at an angle and form a loop with your round nose pliers. Slide your chain onto the loop. Hold the loop with your pliers and wrap the wire once. Trim the end with your clippers. Now we'll attach our pearl. Once again, you will need your 26-gauge wire. Thread on a 6mm piece of chain. Then one side of the pearl. Followed by one of the attached 12mm chain pieces. With your round nose pliers, form a loop at the end of the wire, allowing about 1/2 inch extra on the outer piece. Slide the 12mm piece of wire onto the loop. Holding the loop with your pliers, wrap the wire around once. Trim the extra wire with your clippers. Slide the pearl down the wire and bend the top wire at an angle. Form a loop with your round nose pliers and slide on the 6mm piece of wire. Hold the loop with your pliers and wrap the wire around once. Trim the wire with your clippers. For the opposite side, we will be following the same steps. slide a piece of 6mm chain, the pearl, and 12mm piece of chain onto your wire. Form a loop at the end of the wire and slide on your 12mm piece of chain. Holding the loop with your pliers, wrap the wire around once. Trim the extra wire with your clippers. Slide the pearl down the wire and bend the top wire at an angle. Form a loop and slide on the 6mm piece of wire. Hold the loop with your pliers and wrap the wire around once. Trim the wire with your clippers. The hard part is done. Now we need to attach our Amoracast cloud to the chain. With your flat nose pliers, open one of your 3mm jump rings. Slide your 6mm chain piece onto the ring and close securely. Now open one of your 4mm jump rings. Loop the ring around the 3mm jump ring and the bottom loop of your cloud connector. Close the jump ring. With your flat nose pliers, open the loop on one of your ear hooks. Attach the cloud connector and close the loop. To make the matching pair to your Cloudy Night earring set, simply replay this video. Thanks for watching! We hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe to our channel because we've got more how-tos and design projects coming up.